What is good, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Natalia. For those of you that don't know me, you do now. Hi. Between this and this, if you can't tell by now what we're about to do, I'll fill you in. We are going to do our Sunday night reset skincare routine. Literally everything that I do Sunday night to prep for the week. I've really been trying to get back into routine again because your girl fell off big time. I have fallen off routine in more ways than one, unfortunately. I literally have not posted a YouTube video in months. Just started getting back into my gym routine, going consistently and like actually doing my split for the whole week. I've been slacking on my skincare, I'm not gonna lie, and the weather's changing. It's getting colder outside. This is not the time that you want to be slacking on your skincare. But at the same time, everybody falls off routine here and then, and you really can't get that hard on yourself because at the end of the day, you literally could just wake up the next day and snap back into it. So as long as you snap back, it's okay. It's fine. It's currently 9:44. I do have work in the morning, but this week is Thanksgiving week, so I have work up until Wednesday. I'm not too worried about having to like go to sleep super early because I only have to make it through Monday and Tuesday. So far what I've done is I already took my shower and I washed my face. I did fall asleep in my makeup yesterday and then I didn't take it off today until like 2 hours ago. So we did a whole pore clean out, cleanse the face, take all the makeup off, thanks to Benefit Cosmetics. That was my first time using those Benefit products, so make sure you guys go check out that whole video on TikTok because I'm officially a part of Club Pink with Benefit and I literally could not be happier. There are so many different products that Benefit makes that I've never tried because I didn't even know that they made that stuff. I had no idea they made skincare like that. I had no idea they made half the stuff that they have already sent me. So I'm so excited to see what else they send me in the future because that right there has my skin literally feeling amazing. I've noticed that a lot of things that I do are kind of like the stereotypical like viral moments or trending moments in the skincare and wellness community, and some of the things that I've tried are because they were trending. Other things I have been doing literally since I was younger. I'm going to show you guys everything that I'm going to be continuing into the new year. A lot of these things that I'm going to show you guys in this video are things that a lot of people feel like don't work, feel like it's a waste of time, feel like it just looks ridiculous and stupid. Whether it looks ridiculous and stupid or not, consistency is definitely key with everything I'm about to show you guys. If you think that you're gonna do one of these things for 2 days in a row and immediately like you're gonna see results and you're gonna look 5-star and amazing and like be glowing, that's just not realistic. It's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to be consistent with these things. Like I said, some of these things I've been doing for years and some of them I've been doing for a couple months and I already see improvement. The first thing we're going to start with is the face because I already just cleaned my face and I need to put some moisturizer on my skin because it does feel a tad bit dry just with it being winter time and it being cold out. Right out of the shower, the first thing I put on my face is usually my red light therapy mask. I got this one from Sephora. I love this one. I know that this is kind of like the most popular one. I'm going to put all the information for it over here. It is a little bit pricey. The way that I see it though is I'd rather spend money on something like this rather than spend money on the treatments every like couple weeks where it's gonna total more than this, you know what I mean? So I really didn't mind spending this money on this, to be honest with you. I definitely think that this is worth it. This is 100% something I'm going to be carrying into a lot of years in the future as long as it lasts me. I'm not sponsored by them. I did not receive this product for free. No affiliation with this brand whatsoever. Hopefully in the future, but not right now. I'm solely reviewing this based off of how much I love this product. I think I got this. I wonder if I can look in my Sephora app. I don't remember exactly when I got it, but it was definitely towards the beginning of this year. And I could definitely tell a difference because I'm somebody that has a lot of dark circles, a lot of little fine lines. I have chubby cheeks, so I get like the little lines here, and I feel like this definitely helps reduce it over time. It's super easy and convenient to use. We're just gonna I'm gonna leave that thing on the top of my head because I have straight hair right now and it's just gonna help keep it out of my face. It does in fact look ridiculous. My boyfriend laughs at me every single time I put this on my face, but he just doesn't get it, so it is what it is. Definitely makes you feel like Iron Man, but I don't care. Personally, a lot of people complain about this strap because it's like goggles, like swimming goggles, but I never had a problem with it. I think it works fine. It holds on my head with my curly hair, my straight hair, no problem. I mean, I'm not really moving around when I wear it, but I guess if you were somebody that wanted to like vacuum with this on, it'd be a little hard. This one is not too heavy on your face. When I was looking to purchase a red light therapy mask, I went through a whole bunch of different brands. I compared so many different ones. I got a lot of feedback from a lot of people that certain brands were really heavy on your face and kind of left like little bruising like under the eyes. This one, you guys are gonna see, leaves absolutely no marks on my face whatsoever. And all you have to do, there's this little button up here. We're just gonna hold that down, and as soon as this light goes on, it's already starting its own timer for the treatment. So it's just gonna go off by itself. As soon as it goes off, I take it off of my face and we're good to go. There are 2 other modes, I think, but I honestly don't know much about them. I don't tap into them. I just stick to my red light therapy. I don't know exactly how long it stays on for, to be honest with you. I always just wait for it to time out. I assume it's like 10 minutes. It feels like 10 minutes, but I will check back in with you guys when we are ready to take this baby off. Okay, we're officially done with our red light therapy treatment, so I'm going to just take this mask off if I can. There we go. Literally not a single bruise, mark, or anything on my face. Like, I could do this right before I have to go somewhere and still be perfectly fine. We are gonna put this right back in the bag. I actually think I have to charge this the next time that I use it, and the charger is so conveniently the same as the Apple charger, so I literally just use my laptop charger. And it did come with a charger on its own, but one thing about me, I can't stand when brands don't put their branding on the chargers. Like, for example, JBL literally has an orange charger, Beats has a red charger. I know what charger that's for when I look at it. Everybody else is generic and just has white cords. I lose chargers consistently just because of the fact that they all look the same. So I don't know where the charger is, if I'm being totally honest with you. Now that we're done with the mask, I am going to put on my skincare, but I'm gonna do the serums only, and there's a reason that I'm doing that, and I'll show you guys that soon. First, I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Glazing Milk. I absolutely love this. I do use the moisturizer as well from Rhode. I've had this for a few months now. I have repurchased it, I think only one time, but the fact that I repurchased it should tell you all you need to know. This is worth it because this is not a cheap product. Honestly, I do see a difference with my skin. I also use the Rhode moisturizer, and I feel like the 2 of them paired together actually do hydrate my skin way better than a lot of other products. At first, I thought that the Rhode products were kind of just overhyped. I do have the lip liner and I have the peptides, and honestly, they're okay, but I feel like it's just because it's Rhode and it's Hailey Bieber. But when it comes to the skincare part, yeah, that's definitely worth it. I understand the hype completely. Like, look at my skin, and all we did was put on the glazing milk. It does say to use a generous amount of that product, but I honestly don't use too much. You guys saw how much I used just now, and my skin is still glowing, it's still hydrated, and the product is still all over my face, so I feel like you don't really have to use as much as it says. The next thing I'm going to use, I still don't know how to pronounce this brand's name. I'm so sorry, but I love you, but I just can't say your name. I think it's Caudalie, something like that. We're gonna go in with this serum. I've been using this serum for basically over a year now. I love this product. Other people say it dries you out. Some people have different opinions on it. I never had any issues with it at all. I think it actually really hydrates my skin well. I feel like with this product, I think it's very important to highlight that I only use it at nighttime. I don't use that under my makeup. I just use it for skincare purposes. I feel like the whole point of this is to soak into your skin and hydrate it from the inside out and brighten it up. If you're gonna pile it on with a whole bunch of foundation and everything, clearly that's defeating the purpose. As you can tell, we're getting somewhere. The face is looking more refreshed, glowy, hydrated. We're looking better already, but we're definitely not done. Honestly, I was gonna use my face mask, but I'm on my last one and I really don't want to use it yet. I want to save it until I have off of work for Thanksgiving break. This is the face mask that I literally swear by. You guys all know it. You've seen it. The pink collagen mask that you leave on overnight. It dries out and you take it off and your skin is literally glowing like glass. I love this. You can get them from Amazon. I think Sephora sells them now. I have been using this ever since they came out, ever since they were trending on TikTok. I'm so mad that I'm on my last one. I'm definitely gonna have to end up getting more of these because the fact that this is my last one is actually really upsetting. And I was at Sephora today, so the fact that I didn't pick up more of these, just wasn't thinking, but we're gonna have to order some. I typically get these off of Amazon. I feel like they just get to my house quicker. The next thing that I use is my Road moisturizer. My skincare routine changes depending on the time of the year, depending on what I have to do the next day. Tonight, I literally just need my skin to be hydrated, refreshed. So we are just gonna keep it pretty light and simple. I don't really feel a need to do the whole niacinamide craziness skincare routine tonight. If you guys want to see another skincare video where I actually show you literally every single product that is on my vanity and why it's on my vanity, I could definitely do that for you. But tonight we're just gonna keep it simple. I got this a little while ago. I have definitely refreshed myself on that as well. I think I've bought another bottle since getting it for the first time. I feel like with this I don't even have to say words because you're literally watching it turn my skin into like this super hydrated, shiny, glowy, perfection, porcelain doll looking glass skin. This is another product that I literally thought was totally overhyped, but this stuff works. I'm telling you right now, I have a lot of moisturizers. I have a lot of favorite moisturizers, but this one right here takes the cake, especially in the winter time. I put this on my face now and I promise you still by the end of tomorrow it will literally still be hydrating my face exactly the same, which is insane to me because I'll be in the cold weather, I'll be in and out of my car, I'll be at work. No matter what's going on, my face will literally stay hydrated. I don't know what magic she put in there. I couldn't tell you. Trust me, I'm not a Hailey Bieber lover. I don't hate her, but like I'm not buying her stuff just because she's Hailey Bieber. The next thing that we're gonna use, I actually just got today. Ever since I was younger, I've always had a major problem with my under eyes. I've always had dark circles. I've always had bags under my eyes. I've been trying to fix that for so long, and I feel like I've come a very long way because right now we have no concealer on, no nothing, and they don't look that bad. Once again, I don't know how to say this brand's name. I'm so sorry. I think it's Caudalie. I'm gonna have to go on TikTok and watch some people's videos and see how they say it because I literally can't keep messing this up. But I use these two eye creams. I have been using these for years and years now. This one I usually use at nighttime. This one I use during the day. The pink one is a firming eye cream, so I typically use it at nighttime. And then the white one is a brightening eye cream. This one I'll typically use during the day. Again, I don't use these products when I put makeup on. Some of these products may tell you that you can use it with makeup. Just don't use it with makeup. If you're gonna put makeup on that day, literally give yourself at least 20 minutes, like bare minimum 20 minutes. I am begging you. Your makeup will come out so much nicer when it's not blended in with your skincare back to back. Let the skincare actually soak in your skin. If you can, let it soak in there for 24 hours. If you literally can't, please at least wait like 20 minutes. Today, I picked up a new eye cream by the same brand because I love the other two so much. I am running low on the other two, but I think this one is the one that I should be using this entire time for my problem areas. It's literally just called the eye cream morning and evening to eye and lip contours. This is what it looks like. I love these little applicator things because it's so convenient. Like, look at that. Perfection. You literally just squeeze a little bit out under your eye, flip it over, and rub it in. So easy, so convenient. I can't see what I'm doing, and I feel like I put a lot low-key. I definitely put way too much on. I'm gonna have to end up rubbing this in with my finger, which really sucks because that defeats the whole point of the bottle being this cool, but I put on way too much. It says to put it on the lip contours, but I don't know what that is. Let's look it up because I have no idea what that is. I don't know about that. Don't know if I'll be doing that. Is that actually what it says on here? I'm not gonna do that. It's called the eye cream, so I'm just gonna leave it under my eyes because I'm not risking. Don't know if this one is supposed to be visible. I know the other one is not. The other two kind of soak in the skin basically immediately. That's a little bit better, and that might be the best that it's gonna get, so we're gonna leave it like that. The last thing that I use is my Laneige lip sleep mask. I already put some on, so I'm not gonna reapply it. I love the vanilla one. The vanilla one is my go-to. I have gone through so many of these. I have the little balm versions of it. They're like this big. I got them from the TikTok shop, but the Laneige brand, however you say it. I literally put one in every single bag. Don't trust chapsticks. I think that chapsticks are literally the biggest scam in the world because if they actually fixed your lips and hydrated them, why would you go back and need another chapstick? So I feel like the brands purposely kind of make their chapsticks a little bit on the shittier side so that you're gonna have to go get another one. But this right here, no complaints. Another thing that I've really struggled with is bloating. I feel like I wake up so insanely puffy and so inflamed every single morning. I found out that castor oil helps with that. So I got this bottle of castor oil. I literally got it off of Amazon. It's lasted me pretty long so far, but I'm gonna need a new one soon. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm not gatekeeping anything. Like, please listen to me throughout this video because I'm giving you guys all the inside secrets that I use that work for me. Typically, a lot of people are not gonna share their little secrets because they want to be the only ones that look good. I'm gonna fill you guys in so we could all look good together. Wake up feeling so skinny, so refreshed, so like sucked in and snatched, you know? I'm sure you could use literally any brand of castor oil, but this is the one that I use. I got mine off of Amazon. It's linked to my Amazon storefront, and it also, I don't know if it came with this or if I bought this with it and they just showed up together in my house. I got this a really long time ago, so I can't remember, but this is the pack for it. They call it like the castor oil pack. It looks like this. It looks a lot nicer when you first get it, but obviously after using the oils on it, it changes colors and it looks kind of funky. But this is what mine looks like now. It's got these two like Children's Place jean elastics wrap around and go to these buttons here. There's a little pouch in here. You can, honestly, I don't really know what goes in the pouch. I've never put anything in the pouch before. I assume you could put like something in there, maybe like a heater when you're on your period or something. I don't know what goes in that pouch. For this part, I am gonna have to put a t-shirt on and get out of my robe. I usually put on a crappy t-shirt because I'm putting oils on here and then putting it on my stomach, and I don't want to wear a nice t-shirt to bed. Like, I'm not gonna wear like my Skims pajamas when I got this wrapped around me with oil on it. I just sat here and spent a whole bunch of time ranting about how I always wake up bloated and puffy and inflamed, and I literally just made myself buldak noodles at like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm not even mad about it. I'm absolutely starving. This was the quickest and easiest thing I could make, and I'm always craving these noodles. These noodles are another thing that was trending for a very long time, and I thought it was just overhyped until I got them. So spicy, but so good. Since I just made this, I'm gonna go lay down, I'm gonna eat, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys how I put that thing on. Okay, I ate and then I rested for a little bit. Now we have to put this thing on. I do have to stand up to do this, and my floor is really squeaky because this house is really old and I don't have my own place yet, so it's just gonna have to do. I have my little pack. I put my t-shirt on. You just lay it flat like this. Make sure the white part or the inside is facing up. I'm gonna lay it on my vanity so I don't mess this up. And then we're just gonna take our castor oil and literally just put it all over the inside of this pack. And you just drizzle it. I don't want to spill it, but then it's gonna look like this, and you smear it with your hand. This part does get a little messy. Okay, once it's rubbed in, it's gonna look like this. You're not gonna be able to see it anymore, but it's there. And then all you have to do is put it on the front. It's really cold. Oh, it's really, really cold. Oh my god. And then we're gonna wrap this around the top and put it in the little button. It looks like that, and now we're gonna do the bottom one. All right, that's what it looks like when it's done. It literally just stays like this. You fall asleep, and by the morning time it soaks into your stomach and leaves you not bloated. Now that we're doing a morning get ready with me, the things that I also use that are weird, I always try my best. Sometimes I don't always do it, I forget, or I don't have time, but I always try to use my gua sha. This right here, I got this off of Amazon, I think. Either Amazon or Sephora, but this one is a legit one. I would recommend putting your money into a real one. I think it's like 20 something, 30 something dollars. I don't know what they're made out of, but you could literally take an ice cube, push this into it, and it would like curve the ice cube. You know what I mean? The first thing you have to do is kind of like put your hands like this and rub under your armpits, just like little mini circles. I do like 10. I don't know. I just kind of do it until I feel like a little loosened up. This is part of like the lymphatic drainage. I'm actually going for my first one really soon. I'm really excited. I've never gotten it done by somebody else. I take it here and I just go up and then down your neck. I do this 10 times on each side. See? A, B. Can't see a difference now, but I'm telling you, over time, you will see a difference. Just go up. You don't have to put a lot of pressure on it. I kind of do, just because I like to feel it kind of pushing. And then I take the flat part and get my forehead. I just do some presses here. And then we're going to take the same flat part and we're going to go up along the cheek line. This is a lot easier if you hold your face. It is a lot better if you could put some sort of, like, I wouldn't say moisturizer, but maybe a serum or something light on your face so that it's not dragging dry skin. And now I also just do some right here. The goal is to get that cheekbone to pop out like Angelina Jolie. We're done. That's literally all you have to do with the gua sha. It's very quick, very simple. Now is time for the fun part, because I did get a new little toy from Amazon that I have been dying to use. This brand, some which way, somehow, got the Kardashians and the Jenners to promo this product, and I literally said on TikTok the other day, I can't think in my head of a singular number that would be worth the Kardashian and Jenner's time to sit down and promote that product, unless it's something they actually use and it's very simple for them to just film them using it, because they do it anyway. So in my head, I'm assuming that they use this because it works. So I got it, and we're gonna test it out, and I'm gonna be honest about it because I'm not getting paid. I am gonna take a shower before we try this, but I'm just gonna open it for now. This is a serum that I had to get with it. I have used this brand stuff before. I used these brands toner pads. You guys watch me use those. It says that it's a pink peptide serum. If you know me, you know I had to get it in pink. I think they had maybe a black option on there as well. Not really sure, I don't remember. But this again will also be linked in my Amazon storefront. But this is also by the same Medicube brand. I do trust Medicube. Listen, I use Medicube for my toner pads. I've used their face masks before, their face serums. I do trust them, but when it comes to this product, I think this product was I think it was like $100 and something, so it was not a cheap product. All right, this is what the tool looks like. It's actually really small and really lightweight. I was expecting it to be like a really heavy, about the size of my hand. It did come with a charger, so I'm glad I opened this before I got in the shower, because I have a feeling we're gonna have to charge it. All right, I just got out of the shower. I washed my face. Now we're gonna put on our little headband and attempt to use this Medicube Pro Booster thingy. I'm currently watching Stranger Things, the new season. Well, I'm rewatching it because I already finished it, but I love to watch things back and just kind of see if I could pick up on things that I didn't notice the first time. The part that sucks about this though is that I don't get the second volume until Christmas time, so all of my little theories and all my unknowns have to stay unknown literally until Christmas Day. All right, I do have to kind of reread here what I'm supposed to be doing because I don't remember. It recommends that you use a dry face for the first one. We put nothing on. So it looks like the first one we're supposed to use is the air shot mode. The air shot mode says it could be used 2 to 3 times a week, 5 minutes per session, and it could be used on dry skin for poor and dead skin cell care. That's interesting.
Booster mode, level 1.
Well, I don't want booster mode. Wait. I do feel like little zaps when it like touches my skin. I'm so like scared. You could tell I'm like hesitant to use this because I just don't know. All right, now it feels less weird because I'm just using like the tip of it. I do feel like little tingles. I wouldn't say it's painful. This part just feels like I'm kind of getting zapped. It says to use it for 5 minutes per session. All right, we're on minute number 3. It did let me know that. This is what it looks like on here. It tells you how many minutes have gone by. We finished that one and it turned off automatically on its own, which is really convenient because I'm bad at keeping time of anything. This is the booster mode, and this is the one that we use this little serum with. For this one, I'm literally just gonna drip this on my face.
Booster mode, level 1.
So for this one, it says to use it in an upwards motion. So I'm kind of just dragging it like my gua sha, and you're supposed to use it inside out. Definitely rubbing in my skincare products, but that's kind of like an obvious because it's on my face. All right, I feel like this is pretty much all soaked into my face. It definitely soaked it in a lot more than my hands would have. And I feel like it's actually in my skin, which is crazy. For this next one, it's called MC mode. It looks like you're supposed to apply skincare product and use the device in an upward motion. So literally the same exact thing that I did before. But the thing about this is that I don't have another skincare product. So I think I'm just gonna quickly do it while this is still on my face, because I think I was kind of supposed to like overlap those two. It definitely feels like I just got a facial though. The more that I'm sitting here, yeah, I probably should have used it while some of that stuff was still on my face. I wonder if I could put a little more. Yeah, we're gonna put a little more. This does feel crazy though. All right, I feel like we could be done with that mode. This last mode, it says it's supposed to be used with an appropriate amount of skincare product and move slowly across the skin. I don't know if I'm supposed to put my moisturizer on now or if that just doesn't happen throughout this whole process. I'm gonna look it up on TikTok. Just realized the other skincare product that you're supposed to have while using this product, I don't have. I didn't know about it until just now. I ordered it off Amazon already, but the problem with that is that it's not supposed to get here until like December 13th, so we're just gonna have to skip it for now and pray for the best. I don't think anything bad is gonna happen. I've seen a lot of different tutorials and a lot of people didn't have either of the products and still used it with whatever, so I literally only have one step left. My skin is looking like I just stepped out of the dermatologist. I'm not mad about it. This last one, it says pause for 2 seconds at muscle points to relax the muscle. All of these settings, I used level 1. It recommended to use like a low level for your first time. This one feels like mini, like if you were getting a back massage, it feels like the one where it kind of like punches your back, but in a good way. I like this one. I kind of don't want to stop using this one. Okay, I finished every single step of the Medicube Booster Pro, and honestly, it does feel like I just got out of a facial. I didn't want to say it. I honestly didn't want to admit it. This thing right here, I don't know what little magic is in it, but it does feel like I just came back from a facial that would have cost me near $200 when I bought this product for like $160 something, and I get to use it again before I go to sleep. I think it's worth the hype. I'm not gonna lie. I obviously can't fully judge off of just one-time use. I think that the fact that I feel it in my skin, I feel the difference, might be one of my new favorite skincare tools, and I hate to admit it. For those of you that don't know, even though this is not sponsored, I think it's important to point out that Medicube is a Korean skincare brand. Koreans tend to do it right when it comes to skincare. I have gotten facials before, so when I tell you that this feels like I just came out of a facial, trust me when I say that. That is officially the end of my little skincare hack, beauty hack, things that look ridiculous but work, and I hope that you guys took some bits and pieces. Go try it out at home. Let me know how it works for you, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys want me to come back with a full what's on my vanity, why it's on my vanity, let me know. All right, I will see you guys soon. Bye.